a reminder to have some idea of how you want to feel behind those goals that we're setting. So with all of my clients, I say like, why do you want to lose 10 pounds? Why do you want to go hike up that mountain? Like, what do you want to feel? Do you want to feel fulfilled, accomplished, confident, happy? And recognize like that is a practice that we can practice feeling right now. Hey, what's up, big dreamers? Vitamin Katie, your registered dietitian, is in the kitchen. Really excited about today's highly requested "What supplements do I have?" video. We can decide to feel happy and grateful and confident right now. It's just a matter of like noticing those thoughts in our head, those habitual thought patterns of being hard on ourselves or noticing what's going wrong instead of what's going right. And as we start to notice those habits of thought patterns, then we can switch it up and think like, okay, once I accomplish that goal, like how do I want to feel? And really tune into feeling that in every moment. You know, we can practice feeling those feelings right now. And of course, accomplishing these goals can make us feel happy and excited, and yeah, we can still go after all of the above, infinite possibilities that we're capable of in this life. And before we get started, if you're not part of the Vitamin Katie family here, definitely subscribe and click the little bell. Hit me up on Instagram at vitamin.katie, and let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I gotta recommend, B12, a vitamin B12 supplement, is definitely necessary on a vegan diet. And honestly, not even if you're vegan, you should probably be taking a B12 supplement, especially if you're over the age of 55. Intrinsic factor is a factor that's in our stomach that really helps with absorption of B12, and the intrinsic factor decreases as we age. So if you're over the age of 55, it is recommended to take a B12 supplement. There's people who are low in B12 that do eat some animal products. So I do recommend, you know, get your blood tested. It's probably a good idea before just taking a shot in the dark and over supplementing on things that we don't even need. You know what I mean? So it's a good idea to get your blood tested probably at least once a year, just to make sure you're on track. And yeah, that's my best recommendation. I really like Alpine Organics spray. I actually recently ran out. So their spray not only has B12, but it also has DHA, EPA from an algae based, yeah, and then it also has vitamin D3. And those are the three supplements that are absolutely like, I do recommend across the board. I feel like it's a good idea to supplement all of those three. For B12, it is the most complex vitamin. It's like a really big molecule. Taking a supplement of it, or even in your multi, at least like most days of the week or every other day is gonna be fine, okay? So it's recommended to do 2.4 micrograms of vitamin B12 for adults every day. But most supplements that you see are actually a lot more than 2.4 micrograms. And that's because it's really like low absorption. It's really like a giant molecule. So they do mega dose of it, and our bodies like A, don't absorb it, B, are okay with excreting it. So studies haven't shown that this is harmful to having these mega doses of B12. So I think it's a good idea to make sure we're getting it in, instead of later down the line feeling like, later in life being like, damn, you know, I wish I supplemented. And there's actually, it's really easy to get in with fortified foods too. So eating nutritional yeast every once in a while. I have nutritional yeast here. This is a great way to get in B12. And yeah, taking a multivitamin, or even just like Jarrow is probably the first B12 that I ever got. They're chewables, like super easy. Definitely be sure you're getting it in. I know like, oh, it's in the soil. Like, oh, there's some B12 in my kombucha. Like, I really do recommend, please, like, take a supplement. Be an intentional, healthy, inspirational vegetarian, vegan human on this planet. I don't want you down the road to be wishing that you took care of yourself or feeling like you need to eat meat. Take a B12 supplement, okay? The next two I'm going to recommend, they are, like, it is possible that you can get these things from food. However, just for peace of mind, I still do recommend these in a supplement form, just to really get it in there and be sure you're good. So first of all, a vegan DHA EPA supplement. This one is cool because is it gonna focus? This one is cool because it also has vitamin D in there as well. And vitamin D, yes, we can absorb vitamin D and get vitamin D from the sunshine. We certainly can. 20 minutes if you're like fair like me, if you have white skin like me and you're in the sun butt naked for at least 20 minutes, you should be able to convert the vitamin D2 into vitamin D3 and have that be enough. However, if you're overweight, that's going to affect it a lot. If you have darker skin color, that's going to affect it a lot. If you're wearing clothes, that's going to affect it a lot. And like, honestly, we're probably inside most of the time. You know, I'm in sunny Los Angeles and I still feel like I'm not getting enough sunshine most of the time. So vitamin D3, I recommend 2,000 IUs for adults every single day. And omega-3s, EPA and DHA, getting it from an algae-based pre-formed EPA, DHA, you're set. You are absolutely set. Just like we don't need animals for protein, we do not need animals for their fat either. Fat, we can create those healthy fats in our bodies just like animals can create proteins from individual amino acids, okay? So I haven't eaten salmon or fish in a very long time, and my omega is like, guys, we're good. We don't need it. The one that I actually have been taking is this one. I really, really like this Sun Warrior product. So this one I like because not only does it have the omega-3s with preformed EPA and DHA, but it also has omega-6, omega-7, omega-9, and chlorophyll. So this is like really, really nice. I'm leaving a link to all of these down below, so don't you worry. So, are you taking your B12, D3, and EPA, DHA this year? Yes, yes you are. Be a good vegan. Like, these are super important. So yeah, those three, those are really all I recommend. Like, that's all you need. The rest I'm gonna show you are just frills on top, just for fun, just for shits and gigs and just like having a grand old time. My first supplement that I want to talk about, and just saying, I'm always switching up what supplements I'm taking. These are just what I happen to have right now. And like, it'll probably change in a couple weeks, in a month, you know, I'm always trying new things. So maybe I'll have to do another video like this in a month and see like all the new products I'm trying. So I want to share that this Women's One Daily, I really like this supplement just because, you know, on the day-to-day, yes, like meal prepping, amazing. I really like meal prepping and making sure that I'm getting everything I need. But, you know, on those days when maybe life got the best of me and I didn't get in my meal plan, or I forgot to bring it with me to work, or whatever it is, and like, you know, whatever, even if I did, like, this is fine to supplement with. So this, like, making sure you look at all of these things on the side here is really, really cool. I really like the Mega Food line because they like to get things as organic as possible, as whole food as possible. I don't recommend getting a multivitamin that has just a lot of synthetic forms of the vitamins in there. This is actually a whole food based supplement, and not only does it have the things that I suggest, like B12, vitamin D3, and iodine and selenium, vitamin E, it also has biotin and K2, but it also has a women's blend mixed up in here. So it has ashwagandha, which is really, really nice for the adrenals. It helps to stabilize our stress hormones and help us feel calm and stable mood. It has chaste berry, which is really good for female hormone balance. And it also has cranberry extract and schisandra berry extract. So cranberry extract, just across the board, women definitely tend to get UTIs, urinary tract infections, a lot more than men do. And cranberry extract is really, really potent at prevention and treatment of UTIs. And schisandra berry is just across the board, really potent antioxidants in there. And it helps with absorption of these things as well. But schisandra is really good for your skin, hair, nails. Really, really amazing. So I've been feeling really good taking this supplement. I don't take it like most days of the week, but I don't know, I take it every so often, maybe 3 or 4 days a week. So I really like this supplement, and I love I also have their Mega Food Blood Builder. This is definitely I've helped pregnant women raise their iron with this product, and like, looking at this compared to other synthetic iron supplements, this doesn't have that much iron, and that's actually a good thing. So supplementing with iron is actually pretty dangerous. Iron is a pro-oxidant, especially in an animal-based form. So non-heme iron is iron from plants, and it's best absorbed when it's combined with a source of vitamin C. So vitamin C, like from red bell peppers, broccoli, oranges, grapefruit, lemon juice, even bananas have vitamin C. So it's pretty easy to do to get enough iron. Actually, lentils have more iron than like a healthy piece of salmon, you know, a serving size of lentils versus a serving size of salmon. Lentils have more iron. It's just really important to get it in a plant form instead of an animal form, because our bodies are really, really good at converting what we need into heme iron. So when we need more iron in our blood and everything, our bodies are good at converting that non-heme iron into heme iron. But when we're just taking in way too much iron, like in synthetic forms of supplements or from animal products, that's actually like been shown to not be beneficial. It's important to make sure you're doing the least stressful thing on our bodies so that we're able to perform our best, recover our best, keep going at our best. Women do need twice as much iron as men do, so this is a really good supplement to pop if you're feeling fatigued during your menstrual cycle. And this also has vitamin C, it has folate, folic acid with broccoli. So this is like a good form of folate, not folic acid. I don't recommend supplementing with folic acid. Folic acid is the supplement form of folate. Folate is better. And this does have iron and beetroot. So this is a really good whole food based iron supplement. Guys, I'm like losing my breath. I'm just going like talk. I hope you're enjoying this. What's next? Well, while we're talking about women's situations and needing double iron, ladies, during your menstrual cycle, I tried this Green Helix CBD isolate product. So this is a CBD isolate, but it has a combo of a couple of B vitamins. So this does have B12, B6, B1, so it has thiamine, blah, blah, blah. And these B vitamins, plus with the CBD, I honestly don't get cramps. Like my period is pretty light, but I just remember like during my period, I still feel really fatigued. I feel like I could like take a nap and eat just like all day. All I want to do is like absolutely nothing. But after popping this CBD product, I felt so much better. Like I feel like this is a really, really good product. So I just want to shout them out, this Green Helix Menstrual Relief. And they also have good formulas. They have a deep sleep formula. They have an acute stress formula. And I know their deep sleep formula, it's the 50 milligrams of CBD isolate. Plus it has some kava in there. I think it might have some GABA. So worth a try if you're really suffering with menstrual cramps or PMS, things like that. Another product that I like actually, this line, this Life Seasons line, they have a pre-men's tea product. So this is a really, really good natural line. So this is an adrenal support formula that I like. It's got a lot of really good herbs and stuff in it. So I just saying, like, I don't like pills, I don't like synthetic things, I don't like, you know, anything like that. So like this looks like a pill bottle, but really this is just ground up herbs, making it easier to get in those herbs and things into our bodies, and like I'm okay with this. All right. So this has holy basil, rhodiola, schisandra, ashwagandha, goji berry, yerba mate, oat straw. Like this is just a bunch of herbs, and this is like adrenal fatigue. So did you know I did a fitness genes test? Like I did a genes testing test, and it actually showed that I'm one of 15% of people who caffeine stays in my body way too long. So like 200 milligrams of caffeine for me, according to my fitness genes test, lasts in my body for 30 plus hours. So like my adrenals like pumping out like to stay awake and all of this stuff, like I really need to recover. And not to mention I do work a lot of jobs and I'm always running around, and like just throughout school, if you're in school, if you have stressful if you have a stressful job and you're not sleeping well, adrenal tea, this is a really good one. But yeah, for my ladies who are looking for some PMS support, they have another one. They have a bunch of different products actually that are really good. I'll leave the link to all of these lines and all these products down below. So Life Seasons, give them like a look into their products. These are actually like a naturopathic company, you know, so naturopaths recommend these products a lot. Like here I have CBD. I've had a lot of people tell me they get off of their pain medications from CBD. CBD is really good for pain management, anti-inflammatory, helps with sleep and a calm, stable mood. I don't really feel that much from this personally. I'm already a decently like calm person, or maybe that is because of the CBD. I just wanted to throw it out there and show it to you guys because I think that it's important for people to at least try something more natural instead of doing like Prozac or whatever it is that they're on for their pain management or for their depression and anxiety management. I think it truly is worth a try to see CBD products out there. They do range from like 10 milligrams upwards of like 50 plus milligrams of CBD, and this is a full spectrum one. I do recommend full spectrum. It's better absorbed than this isolate that I was showing you before. So the full spectrum one, so this one's an isolate, it has 50 milligrams, but it's not going to be as well absorbed as the full spectrum one. So that means that there is probably 0.3 grams or less of THC, not enough that would show up on a drug test, but just enough to get that CBD absorbed into your body. So that's why there's so many different cannabinoids, lots of different ones, not just CBD and THC, and they've all been shown, like, we have cannabinoid receptors in our body. So it's really interesting that like we can use these natural things to help with pain management and anxiety and depression. And like, yeah, to be honest, I don't know the peer-reviewed literature on the topic. I really am just talking about like anecdotal evidence and just people that I've met and stuff that I've heard and just little articles that I've read about, but I honestly haven't done like deep research on these topics. I just know that I very much prefer things that are more natural than things that are synthetic and patented and cause side effects that are negative. So just throwing that out there. Ooh, 2 things that I want to recommend for sure. Probiotics. If you've ever been on an antibiotic, if you've ever felt like your digestion is super off, and like, or if you're just starting to eat more fiber and your body, you're feeling really bloated, if you've experienced yeast like issues, yeast overgrowth, candida, anything like that, or honestly if you're just trying to peak out your immunity during this time of year, did you know that our immune cells, most of them live in the gut, and most of our feel-good hormones like serotonin get produced in the gut? So if our gut bacteria, if our microbiome, literally the bacteria that populate our gut, if those are not existent and we're not feeding them with healthy fiber, we're going to be stressed, depressed, anxious, constipated, bloated, not feeling good. Like, our gut bacteria is so important to take care of. So for sure, do not use antibacterial mouthwash. Do not try, please do not use antibiotics. Like, if you can avoid it in any way, please don't use it. Of course, if it's 100% necessary, take those antibiotics, but there's actually a lot of things that we can do to not use antibiotics. I can go over that in a future video, like supplements that I would recommend if you have a UTI and things like that. But for now, the one that I happen to have in my fridge at this time is the Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotic. So what's interesting about this is that the women's one it has 50 billion, whereas the men's one has 30 billion. And people are like, why is that? Women, we actually are more prone to things like yeast overgrowth and like basically like just the female anatomy. It makes sense that we would need more billions of CFUs or colony forming units in our probiotic. So just saying, that's why for women definitely 50 or plus would be fine on the daily. This one's really good. It has 24 different strains, so I recommend like 30 to 50 upwards of colony forming units in your probiotic. More than 10 strains is a good idea, just to get like a broad spectrum, because every strain does different things. And make sure that the cultures are grown on a vegan medium. So I really like Aura's brand. Aura Trust Your Gut is a good one. They're a vegan probiotic. This one says right on it, enteric veg caps. Like, this is a vegan product. I also really like these probiotics. So these are really good, really easy travel, and they're vegan. They're vegan probiotics. So like lactobacillus, like that is grown, lactose like is a milk sugar. So a lot of them are grown on dairy milk, which we don't want. We don't want to be supporting animal agriculture and using up all of the water, and just don't need it, okay? Use a vegan product, take care of your gut, and the most important thing that's even more important than taking these products is eating plenty of fiber. So getting in beans, greens, fruits, vegetables, healthy fats in their whole form. whole foods. So like instead of white bread, having whole grain bread, that kind of a thing. Making sure, like looking at your grocery label, I recommend on grain products, things like granolas, tortillas, breads, look at a carbohydrate to fiber ratio of 5:1 or less. This is a great way to ensure that the product you're getting isn't full of added sugars and isn't stripped of its beneficial fibers, okay? So things like this Dave's bread, I'm gonna show you. And I've showed this in a previous video, but I'm gonna show it again because it's really important. This has total carbohydrate of 22 grams and dietary fiber of 5 grams. So that's like a 4:1 ratio, so that's good. So it's less than a 5:1 ratio. So this product is not gonna make me constipated. This product is gonna feed my beneficial gut bacteria, okay? I also wanna show you some things that I've been really enjoying adding to my smoothies lately. So of course in my smoothies, I love having berries, hemp seeds, greens, like handfuls and handfuls of greens. Like whole food is super important. However, I wanna show you like this, I try a new protein powder like every couple weeks, okay? So I just happen to have this one. I really like it, honestly. This Plant Fusion cookies and cream, it makes it like a super special naughty treat. It's amazing. I've noticed that I really do want to be a strong, inspirational vegan with like muscle, and I've been working out a lot more. And I feel like something's missing when I don't put protein powder in my smoothie. And sometimes I even put a little bit of this in my oatmeal, and I really, really like it. Yes, as vegans, like, of course, it's super healthy and possible and easy to get enough protein without using protein powders. However, I really like it. It's a great supplement for me to keep me feeling satisfied, keep me feeling fuller longer, and just like, I honestly feel like I do need a little bit of extra protein because I really am looking to build muscle. And as a vegan looking to build muscle, I do need to be intentional about getting enough protein. Now, a normal average person who's just like working out, like whatever, I actually teach 4 fitness classes a week, and on top of that, I've been really muscle conditioning like 5 to 6 times a week. So I need the extra calories, I need the extra protein, and I'm not gonna be silly and like not do things that are convenient for me to get in more protein, okay? So there's that. I also really like, this is the Erewhon brand of a turmeric, I don't know if you can see in there. So this is just turmeric powder, but it's mixed with black pepper as well. I like putting turmeric in everything. It's just, turmeric, just trust me on that one. I also really like spirulina. Spirulina, this dark green, you can't really see in there. I can link a couple of brands that I think are reputable and safe down below. This is just organic. This is also the Erewhon brand. I love the way spirulina makes me feel. I always feel really energized and like my body, like I feel like my body responds really well to it. So just intuitively I crave spirulina. And like, it's not like it tastes kind of like algae. Like it is algae. So I'm like, okay, it's not that it's the taste that I'm craving. It's just like the way it makes me feel. But anything that's this dark green, like I also have this Vitamineral greens that I really like. So anything kind of greens powder. Chlorophyll has the same structure as our heme, as our blood cells. Chlorophyll, the only difference is that chlorophyll has magnesium in the middle and our blood cells have iron. Chlorophyll does really, really significantly help to build the blood. And it's amazing, chlorophyll, that it's really just the green pigment. And it's been shown to prevent DNA from being affected by carcinogens as well. There's a lot of incredible research on the green pigment chlorophyll, and that's why it's important. And that's probably why my body feels so good getting in those greens powders, eating plenty of leafy greens, shoving them in the smoothie. Any way that we can get it in, I'm a fan. And also, this algae, it's basically like the precursor to our body's DHA and EPA as well. It is a source of those omega-3s, although not a very significant source. It's still important to be intentional about having a couple of tablespoons of hemp seeds, soaked chia seeds, ground flax seeds, a 1/4 cup of walnuts every single day, as well as taking an omega supplement. That's totally fine. Another thing that I love in my smoothies is maca. I have organic maca powder. To me, maca tastes like cupcakes. It's so good. And when I say maca, it's funny. People are like, ew, maca, like maca. But maca, because it's like supposedly it's good for your hormones and supposedly like boosts your libido. But I just honestly feel like I get a good energy boost from it, like a really stable, it's not the most significant energy boost. It's just like a feel good, like solid, good. And you only need a little bit. I usually use like a half of a teaspoon to a teaspoon of it. Honestly, kind of just for taste. Like I feel like I don't even know, but there's a supplement in my cupboard. Just want to tell you about it. I'm a fan of its effects, so just throwing it out there. Is everyone doing good? I know, I'm just on a rant going over these supplements, but I have this Camu powder. So this is a really good source of vitamin C is Camu. Things like amla berry as well. I really prefer, like I said, to get all of my vitamins if possible from a whole food source. So I would rather have ground Camu powder than like a synthetic vitamin C pill. Does that make sense? Because Camu is a good source of vitamin C. So I have these tablets. Honestly, sometimes I pop a capsule. This is really just to like prevent myself from getting sick if I feel like I'm starting to get sick and I want a mega dose of vitamin C. Also, vitamin C, zinc, yes, these are really important for immunity, but vitamin C is also really important for a precursor to produce collagen. So collagen, people have been supplementing with all these collagen, like bovine and chicken and like marine collagen from animal sources. The best way is to get the precursors to build our own collagen instead of having our bodies go through this whole process of breaking down animal collagen and then rebuilding our own collagen. To me, it doesn't make sense. I think it's like a lot more gentle, not only on our bodies but on the planet as well, to get the precursors like in our food so that we can build our own from scratch healthy, glowing, incredible collagen. Okay, just with like the vitamin C and zinc thing to help with immunity and everything, of course, I just want to point out I do have pumpkin oil that I keep in the fridge. I probably use it like once a week. I don't use it that often. I prefer to eat pumpkin seeds and just like getting food sources of zinc. And there's zinc in my multivitamin. I'm like not too worried about it. But yeah, this is just a really good source of zinc, and for men, for prostate health, it's really important as well. Just saying, like, that's a supplement that I have in the fridge and I like it. It's really pure and I like that line. Okay, these two sprays, if you're traveling, yes, travelers for sure, bring a probiotic. This is a colloidal silver spray, so this is just a really gentle antibiotic, and you can spray this colloidal silver in your mouth, in your eyes, like in all the mucous membranes. Just if somebody's on the train sneezing all up over you, this is a really great product to have on you, this colloidal silver spray. I really like also, this is Myco Shield. So this is by Paul Stamets. He has a line of mushroom products. So this product is an extract of, these are all just mushrooms. These are all just mushrooms that you can eat. This has agarikon, reishi, chaga, fresh birch polypore. So this is like the spores of like chaga, turkey tail, and it's licorice flavor. And licorice has a lot of beneficial properties too, like it's really soothing for the stomach. And this, I just spray a couple of sprays in my mouth. And this is like super antioxidant boost, really like incredible immune. Chaga, like if you don't know the beneficial properties of mushrooms at this point, like I feel like you live under a rock. Like I feel like they've been like super blowing up, and I'm really glad that people are aware now. Like selenium, do you know that mushrooms are the only plant food that actually produce their own vitamin D when they're exposed to the sun? Like mushrooms are so cool. So definitely be sure to eat mushrooms, like even just white button mushrooms, but get a variety of mushrooms all week. At least a half a cup cooked. I do recommend that you cook them every single day. Really immune boosting superfoods. Like mushrooms are amazing. So yeah, and I'm a huge fan of Paul Stamets. I'll leave links to his TED Talks. He was on the Tim Ferriss podcast. He's just got really great products. I love this one. I can keep it in my purse. Super good. Really effective. Like if you feel like you're sick, spray that and you'll be well on your way. I also have to mention, like, this company, these Wish Garden herb products, I have the deep stress and the sleepy nights, but they have a whole line of like immune boosting ones. These products are by midwives in Colorado, and they're like the most incredible medicine women. Like, this line is really good. Like, I feel like it's really just herbal tinctures that are so concentrated, and they're safe and effective, and I actually really like both of these products. These are the only two that I've tried by this line, and I think this is an incredible line, and I want to try all of their products. So like this deep stress formula, it's got nettles, tulsi, which is holy basil, milky oat, skullcap, thyme, parsley, motherwort, peppermint. Like, it's really natural things just made into a concentrate, and you just pump. Like, I just do like 5 or 6 pumps in my mouth, and like I drink some water, or you could pump it directly into water and just like drink that. Really like these products. I've noticed for sure, like, helps me sleep and just helps reduce stress in general. Okay, wow, that was a mouthful. I'd like to just shout out a couple of products that I feel like went above and beyond, that I feel like I've been using for a long time. And just as vegan products, it's hard to find like good natural vegan products. So first of all, I have to share this product. My hair is usually like an absolute frizz ball of frizz, dryness, not okay. Bogavia, I know Allison, the woman who created this line. This is a vegan, very simple, like really pure, honestly. Like, as far as posh like good hair products and good skin products, this is the most natural and best thing that I've been able to find. And I seriously, like, this is a deep conditioning hair treatment, but I actually use it as conditioner, and this, like, my hair feels so silky and soft and smooth. And like, none of these companies are paying me. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I just noticed significant difference in this product, and I already bought a second one of this because I know if I run out, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I need this product. Like, this is a really good product. So if you're like me and you have frizzy, dry hair, or if you live in a dry environment, get yourself this deep conditioning formula. I also just want to say, I use her face oils too. This Bogavia, the face oils are really good. And she has like a really simple, like, I just like using, like, instead of cream and all of these additive things, just get the pure oils on your face to like remove makeup even. And yeah, instead of having like all of this like chemicals, I just love the pure. It's amazing. Quick shout out, this activated charcoal floss, I'm into it. And is it gonna focus? Yes, this activated charcoal floss, I'm about it. Yeah, some floss isn't vegan, whatever, just saying that's the floss I use. I know you're all so curious about what floss I use. As far as vegan makeup, I really like this Inika line. I have this Inika mascara. I really like their products too. They have really good, I have their primer, I have their liquid foundation, I have their, they just have, their lipsticks are really good, like, and it's all vegan, it's all like just really simple ingredients, and I like it. So that's what I use. And I also have this Kat Von D. This is actually really old. I want to get more makeup, but I'm a huge fan of Kat Von D's products. You can get her stuff at Sephora, and like, she actually has, her whole line is vegan, so I'm into that. And the grand finale, deodorant. I know. This one, I actually prefer the tobacco flavor. This will change your life. And I know tobacco sounds weird, but it smells amazing, and it's like, I have the citrus thyme one right now. I'm just trying something new. This line, the tobacco flavor, it's the most incredible experience for your armpits, I swear. Like, activated charcoal under there, like, I don't know what it is, but it's worth it. It's really good. And then this is the other one that I've been using. So, and I really like it. These are both natural, no added weird things that I really like, and I think you would really like and appreciate them too. It's definitely worth a shot. So wow, I really got the wind knocked out of me ranting on this video. I hope you made it all the way through. I hope you learned something new, got like curious and excited about all of the exciting products and things that are out there. I hope that, you know, in the past I used to be like, I'm too cool to take any supplements, like I'm too pure, like too pure for that, you know, and I totally get that and like respect, okay, whatever, like if you can do it with just eating plants, like go on Chronometer, make for damn sure that you're able to do it with just the foods that you're eating. Kudos. For me, even as a dietitian, even with all of the info that I know about like, and yeah, it's definitely better to get in as much as we can from whole foods, and these are all just supplements. We can't be thinking that we can go eat vegan donuts and granola all day long and just take a bunch of supplements and be good. That's not the intention I want to share from this video. This video, I just hope to, you know, show you that there are a lot of things that you can do instead of going to CVS and taking all of the Advils and ibuprofens and things that actually have been shown to cause side effects down the road. There's a lot of things like turmeric supplements and like just really good immune boosting things that are really incredible that are out there. So go to your health food store and get nerdy with it, all right? Let's have so much fun just enjoying all of the things that are out there right now, having an incredible year, and setting those goals and achieving them and enjoying the journey. And last but not least, please don't be too hard on yourself. And this is me just speaking to myself, like it's so easy to be hard on ourselves. Whatever it is, you're doing great, okay? You are doing great. Have an incredible day, month, year, life. Again, subscribe to my channel, click the little bell. I will definitely be uploading again next week. Let me know what you'd like to see. Do you want to know more about my day-to-day life? Do you want more vlogs? Like, what do you want? I'm here for you. And I really want to connect on Instagram too at vitamin.katie. That's where I like to hang out. And you are talking about saving animals. Let's go talk about it. All right. Bye.